Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on the relationships that have shaped your life? Friends, family, or even chance encounters? Each has brought joy, sorrow, and unforgettable lessons. Yet as time passes and life evolves, we begin to realize that the greatest strength doesn't come from depending on others, but from the stability we cultivate within ourselves. At this stage of life, the most valuable things aren't just lasting friendships, the love of family, or the pride we feel for our children. While these are deeply meaningful, they don't tell the whole story. True happiness lies in our ability to be independent, build a strong inner spirit, and discover freedom within our own hearts. In this video, we'll explore how to nurture inner strength, foster genuine relationships, and rediscover the simple but profound joys in life. Now is the time to transform these later years into the most fulfilling and meaningful chapter of your journey, not just to get by, but to truly thrive. If you're ready to embark on this journey, please support us by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications so you don't miss out on future insights. If you find this content helpful, leave a comment with the number 9, and if not, leave a 0 to help us improve. Thank you for joining us. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Confidence in oneself is essential as we grow older. Throughout life, the one person we can always trust and rely on is ourselves. When we're young, we're often surrounded by a wide circle of friends, providing warmth and comfort. This sense of support from friends and family gives us confidence in our choices. However, over time, these relationships may shift dramatically. Not every friend will stay by our side forever. Some may move on, leaving us to face life's challenges on our own. There's an old saying that captures this perfectly. Lean on a mountain and it may crumble. Lean on a person and they may leave. This reminds us that relying too heavily on others can lead to disappointment, especially when they're no longer present in our lives. At some point, we need to learn to stand strong on our own against life's trials. Building inner strength and self-reliance not only fosters resilience, but also becomes a solid foundation as we enter old age with calmness and confidence. To illustrate, I'd like to share a story about an elderly woman living in a remote village. Every day she would carry water from the river herself, a task that seemed strenuous given her age. One day a young man offered to help, but she declined. Curious, he asked, "Why don't you let me help?" She smiled and replied, "I carry the water not just to have water, but to keep my strength." Her answer is a profound lesson in self-reliance. Sometimes, what we need most isn't a helping hand, but the determination to overcome challenges ourselves, no matter how tough. This story shows that everyone faces difficulties that only they can overcome. If we constantly rely on others, we gradually lose the strength and ability to stand on our own. As we grow older, many of us expect care from our children or loved ones, which is natural. But becoming overly dependent on others can make us weak and less self-sufficient. Only when we develop the ability to care for ourselves and make our own decisions can we live with strength and confidence in old age. Relying on ourselves allows us to face the inevitable changes of time, enabling us not just to survive, but to truly find happiness. Through self-discovery and personal growth, we can open the door to a life of fulfillment and meaning. By nurturing our inner strength and sense of self-worth, we can move forward in life with peace and resilience, ready for any challenges ahead. Building confidence doesn't mean refusing help from others. It's about knowing how to balance seeking support when needed and recognizing that the ultimate responsibility for our happiness and well-being lies within us. We can build a network of friends, family, and mentors to support and inspire us, while still holding on to our independence and decision-making power. If you're still here and finding these lessons helpful, comment with a 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 2, a life partner is our most important companion as we grow older. Along the journey of life, aside from ourselves, the most valuable companion we can rely on is our life partner. Throughout life, we build many relationships with family, friends, and colleagues, each enriching our experiences. But as we reach old age, facing greater challenges, and perhaps seeing other relationships drift, the person we chose to share our life with often becomes our most steadfast ally, a source of strength by our side through every hardship. To illustrate, let me tell you about an elderly couple who spent over half a century together. When the wife developed memory loss, her cherished memories faded, and each day became more uncertain. Rather than seeking external help, her husband chose to stay by her side, caring for her every need. He didn't just prepare meals with love, he also sat with her, retelling stories from the past, reminding her of their shared memories, and bringing to life the special moments they experienced together. He held her hand on their walks, shared sunrises and sunsets with her, and reminded her each day of life's wonders. Their love story is a testament to the strength of enduring love, surpassing fleeting romantic gestures. This love is filled with patience, sacrifice, and deep gratitude, a bond that time cannot break. When old age arrives, love is no longer measured by grand promises or extravagant gestures. It's shown through small but deeply meaningful actions filled with empathy. It's about being present in both joy and sorrow, sharing laughter and tears, and finding happiness in life's simplest moments. There's a saying that perfectly resonates with this idea. The young live for love, the elderly live for gratitude. As age and health challenges increase, a life partner's presence becomes a priceless source of comfort and peace. This companionship provides not only emotional warmth, but also practical support, reminding us that we don't have to face life's hardships alone. Together through the years, a life partner isn't just someone to share beautiful moments with, but a steady presence we can lean on, someone who reminds us of life's meaning and faces every challenge alongside us. Number 3, children are life's greatest blessing, but they're not everything. Children are undeniably one of life's greatest blessings. They bring us joy, pride, and unconditional love, becoming a source of warmth and motivation that brightens our lives over the years. As parents, we often find our greatest happiness in watching our children grow, achieve their dreams, and find their way. However, as we enter old age, it's important to remember that while our children hold a special place in our lives, they aren't the sole source of fulfillment and happiness. Relying too much on our children for happiness can lead to disappointment and imbalance in family relationships. Society often encourages the idea that parents should lean on their children as they age, but the reality is that each child has their own path to follow. Even though they love us, our children will need to focus on their own lives and families. This natural progression can sometimes make parents feel empty if they have placed their entire sense of purpose and happiness in their role as parents. One powerful story illustrates this well. There was a father who dedicated his whole life to raising his children, sacrificing everything for their future. When he grew old and his health declined, he hoped his children would stay close to take care of him. However, his children grew up, started families, and moved far away to pursue their careers. Though proud of his children, he gradually felt a sense of loss and loneliness. One day, a longtime friend said to him, "The greatest gift you can give your children isn't your constant presence, but the freedom to live their lives, just as you once dreamed for yourself." This story reminds us that the role of a parent isn't to rely on children for fulfillment, but to raise them to be independent and confident, equipping them to face life's challenges. The freedom we grant our children is also a gift to ourselves, allowing us to maintain our independence and self-reliance in old age. Unhealthy dependence on our children not only puts pressure on them, but also diminishes our own ability to find joy and purpose in our lives. British psychologist Sylvia once said, "A parent's love for their child is unconditional, without expecting anything in return." This is a valuable reminder that our love for our children should be a source of joy and motivation, not a burden or an obligation. As we grow older, it's natural to hope for care and support from our children, but true maturity and love means learning to embrace our lives with freedom and self-reliance. As children grow up and pursue their own lives, some parents may become overly dependent on them, to the point where their own happiness is tied entirely to their children. This dependence can lead to feelings of loneliness when children eventually move away. Understanding that while children bring immense joy, they aren't our whole world helps us keep a balanced perspective. By cultivating a joyful and independent life for ourselves, we can truly enjoy reunions with our children, free from the weight of expectations or responsibilities. Ultimately, while children are an irreplaceable part of life, they don't encompass our entire existence. Our love for them should be a source of joy and motivation, not a reason to lose our independence. When we learn to live with a spirit of freedom and self-reliance, both we and our children can savor the joy in each reunion. When we know how to cultivate inner confidence, maintain a deep and lasting relationship with our partner, and love our children without placing too many expectations on them, we can find a deep sense of peace and true happiness in our later years. This is the goal we hope everyone achieves: a rich life filled with love, independence, and meaningful connections, honoring our journey and that of our loved ones. As we close today's exploration of self-reliance, the importance of a life partner, and the joy of parenting, take a moment to reflect on all we've discussed. What have you found meaningful? Think about one key takeaway you'd like to apply to your life. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to know how you plan to use these lessons to enhance your journey. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel to continue receiving inspiring content. Thank you for being a part of our community. Relationships in life constantly evolve over time, from the carefree friendships of youth to the deep and mature bonds of middle age, and finally to a more refined and selective circle in old age. Time has a unique way of clarifying the value of our relationships, helping us recognize who truly matters in our lives. Stages of relationships. When we're young, building relationships often comes easily. Adolescence and early adulthood are phases where we seek connection and affirmation from those around us. At this age, friendships form effortlessly through shared interests and viewpoints. These friends are often classmates, colleagues, or people we join in shared activities, bringing joy and a sense of belonging. We feel surrounded by love and support, which nourishes our confidence in making life decisions. However, as we mature and life demands more focus on career, family, and personal responsibilities, some relationships begin to fade. Friends who were once close may gradually drift away, not due to any loss of affection, but because time and life circumstances have changed. Our relationships become more selective, centered on those who genuinely resonate with us and share our core values. By the time we reach old age, the number of relationships typically decreases significantly. Rather than expanding social circles, we often return to family and long-term friends who have been with us through the years. This is also a time that requires patience and grace, as we accept that some relationships may come to an end or change form. Time brings clarity, revealing who truly remains important, those we can rely on and trust. Friendship and natural distance. Over time, friendships naturally go through changes. Some bonds deepen, as two people share meaningful life experiences and challenges. But there are also friendships that gradually fade, not due to conflict, but because of physical distance, shifts in priorities, or changes in personal lives. This distancing is natural and should be accepted peacefully. Sometimes, losing certain relationships allows us to focus on the friends who are truly essential, the ones who can accompany us on the next stages of life's journey. Keeping true friends, those who genuinely understand and empathize with us, becomes the foundation for a peaceful and fulfilling life. Lessons from change. The changes in relationships over time teach us valuable lessons. They help us appreciate the depth and sincerity of meaningful connections. At the same time, these shifts also teach us how to let go gracefully when relationships have fulfilled their purpose in our lives. Not all relationships are meant to last forever, and learning to accept change is an important step forward, allowing us to experience life more calmly and deeply. Time highlights the importance of inner confidence and independence. As the number of relationships dwindles, we realize that the person we need to rely on most is ourselves. To fully enjoy old age, it's essential to nurture valuable relationships while learning to stand strong on our own. By understanding the natural evolution of relationships over time, we can more easily appreciate and cherish the friends who truly remain and find inner strength to face the road ahead. The role of emotional intelligence and gratitude. As we age, developing emotional intelligence and practicing gratitude not only helps us maintain meaningful relationships, but also enhances the quality of our lives. Emotional intelligence and gratitude are two key elements that allow older adults to find peace and happiness, even when facing the inevitable challenges that time brings. Emotional intelligence strengthens relationships. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions as well as those of others. In old age, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in helping us sustain and strengthen relationships. When we understand and control our emotions, we can communicate with sincerity and empathy, building deeper and more lasting bonds. Some key emotional intelligence skills include listening and understanding. Older adults who can listen and truly understand others can build strong, lasting relationships. Listening is not just hearing what others say, but also sensing the emotions and thoughts behind the words. Managing emotions. Life sometimes brings powerful emotions like disappointment, anger, or sadness. Emotional intelligence helps us temper these negative feelings, preventing harm to ourselves or others. Handling conflict effectively. In moments of disagreement, someone with high emotional intelligence finds ways to resolve issues peacefully, focusing on the problem rather than personal attacks. This reduces unnecessary conflict and helps preserve warmth in relationships. Practicing gratitude in daily life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for finding joy and inner peace. When we're grateful for the things we have, no matter how small, life becomes more meaningful and complete. Especially in old age, practicing gratitude helps us appreciate the present moment and the loved ones around us. Some ways to practice daily gratitude include keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, take a moment to write down things you're grateful for, no matter how small. It could be a warm conversation with an old friend, a peaceful morning, or a delicious meal. Expressing gratitude to others. Don't hesitate to show appreciation to those who have helped you or brought joy into your life. A heartfelt thank you not only warms the recipient's heart, but also brings happiness to you Meditation and reflection. Meditation helps us calm our minds and reflect on the meaningful things in life. Taking a few moments each day to reflect on gratitude can help us feel a deep connection to the world around us. The impact of emotional intelligence and gratitude on inner happiness. Developing emotional intelligence and practicing gratitude provides countless benefits for older adults' mental and physical health. Reduces stress and anxiety. People with high emotional intelligence tend to experience less stress and anxiety, as they know how to manage their emotions and prevent negative feelings from taking over. Increases happiness. Regularly practicing gratitude helps us feel content with what we have, creating a lasting sense of happiness that doesn't depend on external circumstances. Enhances social connections. Emotional intelligence and gratitude make it easier to communicate and connect with others. Grateful people tend to live more positively and attract healthy relationships, creating a supportive social network in old age. Emotional intelligence and gratitude help us face the challenges of old age. Aging brings numerous challenges, from health changes to loneliness and the loss of friends and family. However, emotional intelligence and gratitude help us view these difficulties with calmness and positivity. By learning to appreciate what remains instead of grieving over what's gone, we can face old age with strength and peace. For instance, instead of feeling saddened by declining health, a grateful person feels blessed to still be able to care for themselves. Rather than grieving for the loss of loved ones, they cherish the beautiful memories shared, finding comfort in them. Gratitude and emotional intelligence empower them to live with a positive outlook and love for life. Emotional intelligence and gratitude as foundations for inner peace. In old age, when much of life has passed and things naturally quiet down, emotional intelligence and gratitude become the foundation of inner peace. Rather than chasing distant dreams, older adults can find joy in the simple things each day brings, from a morning cup of tea to a sunset. This peace doesn't come from the outside, but from a life filled with love and gratitude. Combining emotional intelligence and gratitude allows older adults to live harmoniously with themselves and the world around them, helping them not only to live, but to truly feel the value of each day. This is perhaps the most precious gift that old age brings, a life filled with inner peace and happiness. Daily habits that help sustain happiness and health. As we age, maintaining healthy daily habits not only improves physical health, but also brings balance and joy into everyday life. These habits play a crucial role in keeping both the mind and body strong, allowing us to enjoy old age fully and meaningfully. Caring for mental and physical health. Mental and physical health are closely connected. When we care for our bodies, our minds also become lighter and more relaxed. Exercise daily. Even light activities like a short walk or stretching exercises help promote blood circulation, keep the body flexible, and boost energy levels. Exercise is not only good for physical health, but also reduces stress and lifts the spirit. Healthy eating. A balanced, nutritious diet strengthens the immune system and provides energy. Eating plenty of vegetables, fruits, fish, beans, and whole grains is ideal, while limiting sugar, salt, and saturated fats helps prevent many age illnesses. Quality sleep. Getting enough sleep is vital for both physical and mental health. Proper rest helps the body recover, improves memory, and keeps the mind refreshed. Older adults should establish a regular bedtime and wake-up routine. Maintaining positivity and expanding connections. A positive, optimistic spirit is essential for maintaining health and longevity. Connecting with others brings joy and helps reduce feelings of loneliness and emptiness. Connecting with family and friends. Spending time talking to or meeting with family, friends, or people of the same generation helps us feel loved and valued. Keep open, positive conversations, sharing daily stories and experiences to keep the spirit lively. Joining clubs or community groups. Community activities like book clubs, fitness groups, or volunteer organizations allow older adults to expand their social circles, make new friends, and find joy in socializing. These are also opportunities to learn and continue personal growth. Developing a habit of reading and learning. Continuing to learn and expand knowledge keeps the mind sharp and flexible. Reading and discovering new things enriches our understanding and is also a form of entertainment and relaxation. Daily reading. Reading isn't just a way to gain knowledge, it's also therapy for the mind. Books on philosophy, literature, or other favorite topics help older adults find joy and comfort. Learning new skills, trying new things like using technology, gardening, playing an instrument, or taking an online course keeps older adults feeling active and useful. Lifelong learning stimulates the mind and keeps it fresh. Practicing mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are habits that help reduce stress, improve focus, and bring peace to the soul. Spending time each day in meditation or practicing mindfulness keeps older adults calm and relaxed. Daily meditation. Taking just 10 to 15 minutes each day to meditate, focusing on your breath and clearing the mind, helps us listen to ourselves and release the day's stress and anxieties. Mindfulness in daily activities. Mindfulness isn't limited to meditation. It can also be applied to everyday activities like eating, walking, or gardening. When we are fully present in the moment, our mind becomes tranquil and peaceful. Living with a spirit of gratitude. Gratitude brings joy and fulfillment to life. Older adults should cultivate the habit of appreciating small things, from a good meal and warm encounters to simply experiencing a new day. Gratitude journaling. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This habit helps us realize that life is filled with good things, even in the most ordinary moments. Expressing gratitude to others. A sincere thank you to someone who has helped or brought joy into your life is a positive gesture that creates uplifting energy. This act contributes to making life more meaningful for both you and those around you. Balancing independence with asking for help. Maintaining independence in daily activities is essential for older adults to feel capable and valuable. However, knowing when to ask for help is equally important for safety and well-being. Independence in tasks that can be done alone. Encourage older adults to handle daily tasks within their abilities, from cooking and gardening to self-care. This helps them feel confident and maintain their abilities. Knowing when to ask for help. Asking for help when needed is completely normal and doesn't imply weakness. Support from family, friends, or the community is important to ensure safety and health. Knowing when to ask for help is also a way to honor one's own well-being, embracing optimism and a love for life. Maintaining healthy daily habits is the foundation for happiness and health in old age. These habits improve physical health, elevate the spirit, and bring a true sense of peace and happiness. With confidence, gratitude, and optimism, old age is no longer a period of decline, but a valuable time to enjoy, reflect, and live fully. As we enter the later stages of life, we seek not only physical health, but also inner peace, happiness, and meaningful relationships. Healthy daily habits, self-confidence, a strong partnership, love for our children, and gratitude are the core values that help us build a rich, fulfilling, and vibrant life, regardless of age. As shared self-reliance and emotional intelligence not only help us face the challenges of aging, but also allow us to find joy in each moment and relationship. Rather than waiting for support from others, we learn to take charge of our lives while appreciating help when needed and greeting each day with deep gratitude. Take time to care for yourself and those around you, to live fully and find peace within. In this way, old age becomes not a time of weakness, but of growth and wisdom. A stage in life to reflect on the good that has passed and to appreciate the simple, beautiful moments. If you found this content helpful and would like to continue receiving inspiring insights, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. This helps you stay up to date on life lessons and meaningful philosophies while encouraging us to share more positive values. Thank you for being part of this community, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.